Sustainable aviation fuel, often hailed as the silver bullet for aviation's carbon problem. But is it really? While SAF promises a green future, not everyone agrees. Some call it groundbreaking, others, like aviation legend David Neeleman, say it's nonsense. In today's video, we'll dive into the big picture of SAF. What is it? How is it being used? Why is it good? And why do some say it's bad for the planet? Stick around till the end for a surprising take that might change how you see the future of air travel. Watch the video closely because I would like you to answer a few questions in the middle. First, let's break it down. What is Sustainable Aviation Fuel? Commonly called SAF, it's a type of biofuel derived from renewable resources like vegetable oils, animal fats, algae, and even municipal waste. SAF is chemically similar to traditional jet fuel, which means it can be blended and used without modifying existing aircraft engines or infrastructure, a big win for airlines. Today, SAF contributes less than 0.1% of global jet fuel usage, but governments and companies are betting big on it. For example, the US has launched the Sustainable Aviation Fuel Grand Challenge to increase the production. Similarly, airlines like United and Delta are committing billions to ramp up SAF usage. In 2023, a major milestone was reached when a commercial flight between Paris and Montreal used 100% SAF in one engine. Let us look at three major points. Why is SAF so important? Lower carbon footprint. SAF can reduce life cycle greenhouse gas emissions by up to 80% compared to fossil fuels. This could be a game changer in aviation, which currently contributes around 2 to 3% of global CO2 emissions. Waste utilization. SAF can turn agricultural waste or even landfill material into usable fuel, reducing the impact of waste on the environment. By diversifying fuel resources, SAF can reduce dependency on crude oil, which is subject to price volatility and geopolitical risks. So here's the first question. Would you pay more for a ticket if it meant flying with SAF? Comment down below. But here's the flip side. Why some experts like David Neeleman argue SAF isn't the miracle it's made out to be. Land use and food security. Producing SAF at scale requires a vast amount of land and resources, particularly if it is derived from crops like corn or soybeans. Critics say this diverts land away from the food production, worsening global food insecurity. According to the American Enterprise Institute, SAF made from corn ethanol has serious environmental trade-offs, like increased fertilizer use that leads to water pollution. Energy-intensive production. Transforming biomass or waste into usable SAF isn't energy-free. Some argue that energy inputs outweigh the environmental benefits. Cost. SAF is 3 to 5 times more expensive than traditional jet fuel, which raises the question about affordability for airlines and passengers. So, is SAF really sustainable? Or are we just shifting the problem from one area, like emissions, to another, like food security? The big debate, is SAF nonsense or the future? Now, let's get back to David Neeleman, the founder of multiple airlines including JetBlue. He doesn't hold back when he calls SAF nonsense. His argument? The industry should focus on improving aircraft efficiency and alternative technologies like hydrogen or electric planes rather than relying on expensive and land-intensive fuels. But supporters of SAF argue that it's the only near-term solution that doesn't require massive infrastructure changes. Electric planes and hydrogen may be decades away. Can we really wait that long to tackle the aviation emissions? The truth likely lies somewhere in between. SAF might not be perfect, but for now, it's one of the few solutions that can be implemented quickly at scale. The real question is, will airlines, governments, and manufacturers commit to making SAF sustainable, affordable, and accessible? What do you think? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed this breakdown, and subscribe for more insights into the future of aviation.